think of corruption as an oil constantly being dropped in a pool of water. So the more you drop the oil, or the more the oil drops, the more the water gets contaminated. It's just like it keeps spreading, it keeps getting worse so rapidly, and it covers more ground. The place that haven't been contaminated, it will go and contaminate it. This is why it is very, very important to educate everybody about how dangerous corruption is to the human race in any form. Because that's the funny thing about it. It doesn't just start normal. It actually starts from somewhere and start like you won't even notice it. You understand? But as time goes on, you see that oil will start spreading, start covering. It can cover the places it can cover is endless, provided that oil keeps dropping. You understand? It's going to cover anything. Take a country, for example. Take a state, for example. Take the local government, for example. When the corruption has grown past the local government, it will grow to it gets to the states, the government, the judiciary. It's endless as long as corruption is constantly dropping on that pool. It can even spread to the whole world, and that is what it is in our present day earth. Corruption has spread so much to the entire world that we will need what we know as a miracle to be able to purge this world of corruption. Everybody on this world needs to be educated. Like they need to train children right from when they are very young to start telling them the disadvantages of corruption and the effects of corruption and the consequences of corruption, like personal consequences for anybody that does that. That's why sometimes I actually buy into Bill Gates' theory of reducing the population of the earth, because when you reduce the population, it's easier to control. Now that can be a disadvantage, but it can be an advantage if we are to set human on another course of history, and we are to improve on what we already have, like to have like a paradigm shift mentally, to like whatever you call it, whether it's leaping from the third dimension to fourth, anything you want to call it. But if we are to do that, we actually need to look somewhere else and a few population, then we can expand on that. I think that sometimes that's like what I think about. But the disadvantage is, just like everything,